crochet corner to corner stitch. We are going to learn this technique today, and we are going to try making a scarf using this technique. Okay, so I'm going to use different yarn colors, maybe the same that I used for this sample, to try making this scarf. But I don't think I'm going to change the colors in every row, but you can do that. So we'll start with a slip knot like we always do. So let's start creating our slip knot. I'm going to start with this pink color first. Okay, so let's start creating a slip knot. To create a slip knot, put the short end of your yarn strand in your right hand side, and with the left hand side, just with the left hand, just hold the long strand of your yarn, which is colored with, which is attached with your yarn bundle. Okay, put some pressure on the yarn with the left hand side, and just with your right hand side, wrap the yarn around your left hand index finger twice. That's one, and that's two times. Okay, now this is the back loop, this is the front loop in my index finger at the moment. So this back loop needs to go in front of the front loop. Okay, now this is my new front loop, this is my new back loop. This back loop also needs to move to the front. Yes, now we have done it two times, these steps. Now we this is going to be new step. We are going to pull the back loop, new back loop, out of the index finger and all the way out, and at the same time with my left hand you have to pull both strands, short and long strands, like this, and while you are also pulling the slip knot with the other hand. So that's it, your slip knot is created. Now just put your crochet hook through and adjust the slip knot so that it be almost same size, little bit bigger than your than the circumference of your crochet hook. So after the slip knot, we are going to crochet 6 chain spaces. To create a chain space, wrap the yarn around your crochet hook and pull it through the slip knot. So we have to crochet 6 of these. The second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So we have crocheted 6 chain spaces. Okay, so now what we'll have to do is that go to 4th chain space from your crochet hook. So don't count the loop that you have in your crochet hook. This is not your first chain space. Your first one is here. So from your crochet hook, this is your first chain space from your crochet hook. So that's first, second, third, and this is the 4th chain space from your crochet hook. So we have to start our row 1 from here, 4th chain space from your crochet hook. Okay, so we have to do double crochet there. So wrap your yarn around your crochet hook once, go to that 4th chain space from your crochet hook, put your crochet hook through this space, wrap the yarn around again, and pull up a loop. So you've got 3 loops in your crochet hook, wrap the yarn around and pull through only first 2 loops of your crochet hook. There should still be 2 loops left. So wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's your double crochet done. So now there's 2 more chain spaces left. So go ahead and create 2 more double crochet in this chain space. So wrap the yarn around your crochet hook, go to the next chain space, pull up a loop, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through last 2 loops, second double crochet. So do it one more time. Wrap the yarn around your crochet hook, go to the last chain space and pull up a loop, 3 loops in your crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2 loops. Yes. So here start your row 2 with chain 6 again. So wrap the yarn around your crochet hook and pull it through the loop that you had in your crochet hook. That's your first chain space. Just repeat it for 5 more times. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So that's your 6 chain spaces created. Okay. Now what we have done in the first row, we are going to repeat it again. So we have to find fourth chain space from our crochet hooks. This is 2, 3 and 4. This is the fourth chain space from our crochet hook, and here we have to do our double crochet. So wrap your yarn around your crochet hook, put the crochet hook through the chain space, pull up a loop, 3 loops in your crochet hook, wrap the yarn around your crochet hook again, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around again and pull through the last 2. So that's your first double crochet. So just repeat it for 2 more times. Okay. So this is my second double crochet, and this is my third double crochet. Okay. So after crocheting third double crochet, now we have to join this side with the first chain space. Do you remember we created 6 chains, and then after in fourth chain we started crocheting this from fourth chain we started crocheting 3 double crochet, but the first 3 chains are still there. So we have to join our crochet hook in between the third chain space and the double crochet space. Okay, so put your crochet hook through there and create a slip stitch. Okay, to create the slip stitch, wrap the yarn around your crochet hook once, pull the loop through, and pull away. Okay, so that's your slip stitch done. I'm going very slow so that all of you can get it. After you get the hang of it, for after going slow for a few rows, then I can do fast. I know you will all have got it by that time. So just let me know if you have any questions or about this project, or if you want me to go slow. So I've attached these three with the first 3 chain spaces from row 1. Okay, with by using a slip stitch technique. Okay, now the row 2 is not finished yet. The rest remaining row 2 do in this space. Okay, and we'll start with chain 3. So wrap the yarn around your crochet hook and pull it through. That's your first chain space. Wrap the yarn around, pull through. Second, wrap the yarn around and pull through. That's your 3 chain spaces. Okay, now go back to that same space and crochet 3 more double crochet. Okay, so wrap the yarn around, go to that same, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2 loops. So that's your first double crochet. You need to repeat this steps for 2 more times. Okay, so that's your second double crochet, and this is your third double crochet. Okay, so that's the end of row 2. This is how your project should look like at the end of row 2. You can change the alternate the colors, yarn colors in each row, and it gives a very nice look. It gives very vibrating colors to the project, but I'm a bit lazy to change the color with every row, so I'm just going to, because I'm just making a sample and I'm just going to show you for a few rows. I'm just showing you how to create this corner to corner project. So I don't want to change the color with each row, and maybe after a few rows I'm going to change the color. Okay, so this is the end of row 2. So if you have got any questions so far, please let me know. If not, then I can go ahead and start crocheting row 3. Okay, I think you haven't got any question for me because I'm not getting any question. I can't see anything written in the comment box. So I'm assuming that you have all got it. Okay. Yes, I haven't got any question so far. All right, let's move on to row 3. To crochet row 3, turn your work around like this. Okay, and start. It's going to be the same. Every row will start with chain 6. Okay, so start crocheting chain 6. To create chain 6, wrap the yarn around your crochet hook and pull up a loop. That's your first chain space. So just crochet 6 of these chain spaces. So this is my 6 chain spaces created. Now I have to repeat the same steps again what I have done in first row and second row. I'll chain space from the hook, crochet hook. So this is the loop, not any chain space. This is my first chain space, second, third and fourth. This is the fourth chain space. Now wrap yarn around and crochet a double crochet in the fourth chain space. Okay, put your crochet hook through, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop. 3 loops in your crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through the last 2 loops. First double crochet done. Now we have to do it 2 more times because there's 2 more chain spaces left. Okay, so just go to the next chain space and crochet another double crochet. All right, so that's the first of the double 3 chain spaces. So with each increasing row you will have one more 2. Now we are in the third row, so we'll have 3 of these squares. Okay, so this is the first square. Now after crocheting 3 double crochet, we have touch it with the 3 chain spaces from previous row. Okay, so these are our 3 double crochet of the square, and we also have these 3 chain spaces, right? So go there, put your crochet through in between the 3 chain space and the double crochet space, the space created by these 3 chain spaces and the double crochet. So put your crochet hook through there, wrap the yarn around and pull up a loop and create a slip stitch. So slip stitch done. Now if you can remember, do you remember what we did after this? In the second row we did the same. We attached our what, if any of you can remember, please let me know, raise your hand. What did we do next after this, after joining the square, first square with the 3 chain spaces? Anybody? Nobody? Yes, we got an answer. 3 chains. Yes, you're right, Sister Ripa. We have to crochet 3 chains after joining the first square with the 3 chain spaces. Okay, now we have to crochet 3 chain spaces. So wrap your yarn around your crochet hook and pull through. Do it 2 more times. Repeat the same steps 2 more times. That's your 3 chain spaces done. Okay. Now in the same space here, can you see that tiny little space here? Here we have to crochet 3 more double crochet. To create the double crochet, wrap the yarn around your crochet hook, go to that same chain space and pull up a loop. So you've got 3 loops in your crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through last 2. So first double crochet done, we have to crochet 2 more of this double crochet in this same space. So that's my 3 double crochet done, and this was the first 3 chain spaces. Okay, now I have to attach this square. Can you see it's not attached now? It doesn't look like anything, so I have to attach it with my existing project. So to attach it with the previous row square, I have to go find that 3 chain spaces, the space created in between 3 chain spaces and the double crochet from previous row square, row 2 square. So I have to put my crochet hooks there and do a slip stitch. Okay, so that's done. Now I have to crochet my third square for this row. This is row 3, and I need to do with, I told you before, with each increasing row you will have one more square, right? So this was row 3, so I have to have 3 squares. So to start our square, we'll start by doing 3 chain spaces. Okay, so wrap the yarn around your crochet hook, pull through first chain space, do it 2 more times. So 3 chain spaces created here. Now what do we have to do next? Anybody? Shall I wait for your answer? I should, and also give you some time to finish this bit. Okay, so it's the same like what we have done here. We started with 3 chain spaces and then we did 3 double crochet. So this is what we are going to do here as well. Put your crochet hook through and pull up a loop. 3 loops in your crochet hook, wrap the yarn around and pull through first 2 loops. You still have got 2 more loops left in your crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through next 2 loops. That's your first double crochet. Just repeat these steps for 2 more times and crochet 2 more double crochet, and that would be the end of row 3. So finish crocheting row 3. Just going to wait for your response. I think I can change the color here too. I'm feeling like changing the color. Yes. Maybe my design would be with each after every 3 rows I'm going to change the color. Okay, you can just play around with it. You can change your color with every single row. In every single row you can just even crochet in the same color throughout your project. You don't have to really change the color. I'm just feeling like changing the color here after the 3rd row. To change the color you have to just do a chain 1 space to secure your project, and just cut the yarn. That's it, and add a new color. New color. I think I have already, because I gave you some time to finish off while I was changing the color. Okay, so I can see some of you have finished it. I'm just checking the comment box at the moment. Looks like all of you have done that. What about Sister Rita? Rita, how are you doing? Please let me know. I know you are really good at picking up. I'm sure you have already done your 3rd row. Yes, well done. So we have to start 4th row. Now, so I have, this is where I was working from this side to that side in row 3. Now I have turned my work around to start row 4, and I'm also changing the color in this. So shall I use the new color? Yes. To attach a new colored yarn, just put your crochet hook through the first chain space like this, and just pull up a loop from the new color, and that's it. Just tie it and the color will be added. If you change the colors, one struggle is that you end up with having lots of loose end like this. But I have shown you before how to weave this loose end in, but I'm also going to show you again today. So don't worry about it if you end up with lots of short ends like this. Okay, so I've just tied my new colored yarn. Now I'm going to put my crochet hook through that same chain space and start crocheting uh, 6 chain space, because with each row, in each row we start with 6 chain space. So I just got a loop in my crochet hook. Now I'm going to crochet 6 more times, and total we should have 6 of this chain spaces. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I've got 6 of this. So what's next? Your next step would be to go and find out 4th chain space from your crochet hook. Like with every, go find the 4th chain space from your crochet hook and start doing your double crochet there. So this is the loop only, and then this is the first 1 2 3 4. This is the 4th chain space, okay, from my crochet hook. So I'm going to do a double crochet there. So I wrap the yarn around my crochet hook, going to the 4th chain space, put my crochet hook through, wrap the yarn around again, and pull up a loop. So I've got 3 loops in my crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, wrap the yarn around, pull through, 2 more chain spaces left. That means I have to crochet 2 more double crochet there. Okay, doing my work while I'm doing my 4th row, and because I changed the color, I ended up with loose end. I'm going to weave in while I'm doing my work as well. So I'm just holding this loose end here like this. Okay, and when I attach this square with the three, the space created by the 3 chain spaces and double crochet here, when I will do the slip stitch, so put your crochet hook through that 3 chain spaces and the double crochet space and do a slip stitch. Now see, it's all got attached with my existing project, so you can hardly see the loose end now. Now I have to crochet 3 chain spaces to start the next square. And this is the 4th row we are doing, and in the previous row we only did 3 squares, so we all know that in this row we have to crochet 4 of these squares. Okay, and we'll start the second square. After touching the square with the 3 chain spaces, we have to start our second square with 3 chain spaces. So wrap the yarn around and pull through. So that's your first 3 chain spaces. Okay, now after the first 3 chain spaces, in this same space we have to crochet 3 double crochet. So yarn around your crochet hook, go to a loop, 3 loops in your crochet hook, wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around, pull through next 2. Okay, So just repeat this for 2 more times because we want to crochet 3 double crochet. So we have created 3 chain spaces and then 3 double crochet. So we are done with this second square, yes. But we have to attach it to the other project, okay? So we have to go to the next 3 chain spaces from previous row here, and in the hole created by the 3 chain space, and in between the 3 chain space and the double crochet from previous row, there we are going to crochet a slip stitch. Can you see the loose ends? They are nowhere to be seen because while I was doing my project, I also crocheted, I also weaved them in my work, yes, so you can't see them anymore. So this is the third. I have attached the second square with the 3 chain spaces, spaces in between 3 chain space and the double crochet. Now I have to start my third square. To start third square, I have to crochet 3 chain spaces first. So wrap the yarn around, pull through, wrap the yarn around, pull through, wrap the yarn around and pull through 3 chain spaces. Okay, now start with 3 double crochet in the same chain space. That's my first double crochet, and this is my third double crochet. So that's done. Now I've just got uh, one more square, 4. Okay, so now I'm going to put my crochet hook through that last chain space, okay, from previous row. So attach it to by doing a slip stitch. Okay, I've attached it now. Now I have to start the row square, last square of this row 4 with 3 chain spaces, first, second and third. That's 3 chain spaces. Now I have to double crochet 3 times. That's my first double crochet, that's my second double crochet, and finally this is my third double crochet, and this is it, as I have finished crocheting the 4th rows. Now I'm just going to wait for a few seconds while you all finish your 4th row, and then we'll start 5th row together. Okay, let me just read the comment section in the meantime. So I can see that Rima the Bonnet Diary has just joined me. She's one of my favorite sister in YT. Rima, assalamu alaikum, sister Rima. How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you, sister Rima? Thank you for joining me. This is our last crochet class, beginners crochet lesson for this group, Saturday to Sunday group. So thank you for joining us in today's lesson. We are crocheting this corner to corner crochet stitch and learning this crochet stitch, and we are trying to make a scarf using this corner to corner crochet technique. Alhamdulillah, I'm good to hear that, sister Rima. And also congratulations, yes, congratulations on your money. So well done, your hard work paid off, yes. Okay, so I'm just waiting for all of you to finish off row 4. So please let me know in the comment so that I know you have all done that. Okay, thank you, sister. You're welcome, sister Rima. Okay, sister Husna has done that, sister. So did sister. Okay, so what about the other sisters? Have we all finished already? Good job. Who else? Sister Rita is ready. Okay. Sister Akila has done that. Well done, all of you. You're doing really well. It's beyond my. Can you all hear me properly? Please let me know in the comment section. There were a bit of a network issue again. I guess it was loading for a few seconds and I think it's back now, back to normal now. But if it's still loading, please let me know. Okay. Okay, now it's okay. Thank you for letting me know, Sister Rima. So this was the end of row 4. We started from this side to that side. Now I had just turned my work around to start row 5. And row 5 will start by crocheting 6 chain spaces. So we'll start by crocheting 6 chain spaces. And as it is row 5, we will have 5 square shapes, right? So let's start our chain spaces first. So to create the chain space, wrap the yarn around your crochet hook once and pull it through. Wrap the yarn around again and pull through. Wrap the yarn around, pull through 3 chain spaces. 3 more to go. 6 spaces. Okay, it's the same like all the other rows. We start with 6 chain spaces from the crochet hook. So this is the first, second, third and fourth. This is the fourth chain space. Okay, so I'm just going to put my crochet hook through that fourth chain space. Sorry, and I have to crochet double crochet, so I will wrap the yarn around my crochet hook first, then go to that fourth chain space. Okay, and pull up a loop just like this. So I've got 3 loops in my crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around, pull through first 2, wrap the yarn around and pull through last 2 loops. So that's my first double crochet done, and I'm going to crochet 2 more double crochet. So I'm done with my first square. Okay, 3 chain spaces there, and then I've also crocheted 3 double. Okay, now I have to attach it with the previous rows space between 3 chain space and the double, attach it there. To do that, just put your crochet hook through that space created in between 3 chain spaces and the double crochet and create your slip stitch. Okay, so now we are at the second square shape. Okay, to start your square, start by crocheting 3 chain spaces. So wrap the yarn around and pull through, wrap the yarn around and pull through again, wrap the yarn around and pull through. So that's your 3 chain spaces. Now in the same, we have to crochet 3 more double crochet. That's my second double crochet.